You ever have one of those ideas that sounds a little crazy at first? Mine started right here, leaning against my truck, thinking about the kind of conversations people usually avoid. Then a flash, and just like that, I'm a cartoon, walking into a coffee shop to meet Grady. Turns out, talking to an elephant made more sense than most meetings I've been in. Welcome to the Elephant in the Room podcast. Real talk, no filters, just truth.
Welcome back to the Elephant in the Room podcast. I'm Kyle Harper, Marine Corps veteran, real estate broker, and the guy who apparently chose the most stressful hobby ever, and that's trying to convince people that the sky is blue.
And I'm Grady, a man of simple pleasures, like not buying a house at 8% interest. I'm just saying.
And that's exactly what we're diving into today. The question I hear nonstop: should I wait for rates to drop? Half the people asking have already made up their minds. The other half are hoping I'm going to give them a magic number.
Oh, let me ask the obvious thing. If the rate goes down, your payment goes down. So why wouldn't you wait?
Because the payment is only half the equation. Everybody gets tunnel vision on the rate and forgets the price of the home itself is still climbing. If you wait for the lower rate, there's a good chance the house you want is $15,000 to $50,000 more expensive by the time you come back.
So you're saying the payment goes down, but the house goes up? How is that a win?
Exactly. People want the perfect scenario. Lower rates, same home price, no competition. A unicorn grazing in the backyard. But that's not how it works. When rates drop, the competition hits like a stampede. More buyers, fewer homes, prices get shoved upwards, seller concessions disappear, inspections get rough. You're in multiple offers all over again.
All right. But say someone buys today with a high rate. Isn't that just throwing money away?
Only if they do it blindly. That the home fits your life and the payment is safe today, then today might still be cheaper than tomorrow. You can refinance later if that makes sense. What you cannot do is go back in time and buy that same house before 5 other people run the price up.
So the real question isn't, what's the rate? It's, what will this whole thing actually cost me?
Yes. And most people are only looking at the monthly payment without realizing waiting could cost them more in the long run. The rate may drop. The total price usually doesn't.
Let's be real. A lot of folks are waiting because they're scared of being wrong.
Of course, nobody wants to buy at the top or feel like they got played. But you can't time real estate like the stock market. It never works. Buy when the home fits your life and your budget, not when the internet tells you the stars are aligned.
You're basically saying stop trying to hit a bullseye on a moving target?
Exactly. And look, I tell people all the time, I don't care if you buy now or later. I care that you understand the trade-offs so you're not blindsided.
So, Kyle, what's the bottom line you want buyers to walk away with here?
Simple. If you wait for rates to drop, you might get a lower payment, but the house you want will probably cost more. You'll compete harder. You'll lose concessions. You may settle for something you don't love. You might end up paying more to save a little. If the payment works today and the home fits your life, waiting might be an expensive option.
That needs to be on a t-shirt, but like a long one. Maybe a scroll or something.
Yeah, that's why we have a podcast and not merch. Thanks for hanging out with us. As always, it's not about the sale. It's about education and informed decision.
We'll see you next time. And maybe by then, the rates will drop, or rise, or stay the same. Basically, nobody knows anything.
Grady, that's probably the realest thing we've said all day today. If you got a question, drop it in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It feeds the algorithm and apparently my ego. And shout out to the haters too. Your comments count the same, so keep them coming.